You know, I've been so happy with the friendships that have been emerging in my 40s that I just never saw coming. And all these people from my life that I knew I always had love with, so many along the way that I knew there was love there, but in our awkwardness, trying to get used to our youthful spacesuits, we just didn't know how to express our love without fear attached to it. And we've been taught so much that love and fear somehow go hand in hand. And so we would allow each other to get close, but not too close, or we'd get close and then run away. But beneath it all, we always knew who we were. Beneath it all, we were made to love from the beginning. And it was coming into this place, into this particular type of reality, this particular iteration of reality, that we experienced the stories of those who have come before us. We are born into a world of stories and history and memories acted out in the present moment, co-created and used to manipulate us by those who understand these stories very, very well and also lack empathy for your pain or your suffering that occurs in the context of this story, this place, this time that you're born into. So I've been so delighted by these relationships that are coming back to me, and all these beautiful friends that I have made over the years. They're all so lovely as people. Literally friends that are scattered all over this country. And all of you have lived your lives. All of you have experienced the pain that comes with navigating this time and place. All the stories that we become a part of, we become wrapped up in, we have to become somebody, as Ram Dass talks about. And now I just see all these beautiful people that have grown through things. Like all around, that's what I'm so inspired by. There's so many out there who are creating from a place of fear, creating from a place of injury, or who are allowing themselves to be manipulated by those who need us to consume so they can have a sense of power and status. We have allowed ourselves all to become a part of this toxic story. And we act out our parts. We play our roles, and we've all been through it. And now, my friends, I see you, and I see you in love, and I see you out there who are living your lives and navigating your marriages and your children, navigating your debts and your assets, your marriages and your divorces. But I see so many dear friends growing through the pain, growing through the attachments, waking up truly to the delusion that we are all born into. And that is used to keep us afraid and separated into left and right, masculine, feminine, light and dark, black and white, male and female. The they that we are all afraid of are people who completely lack a sense of value in love, in human relationship, in family, in being, in nurturing and being a steward of this beautiful place we call home. It's not the left that is scary. It's not the right that is scary. It's not the masculine. It's not the feminine. It's not the black. It's not the white. It's the person who knows that you need love and knows that you feel pain and knows that you will consume and simply knows that you are an excellent commodity and an excellent way to thrive and survive. And it's like a dark way of being. And there are those out there who don't care about your emotions, that don't care about your children, your health care, your cause. Beyond that, they know they can use your cause, your left and your right, your masculine and your feminine, your black and your white. They can use your attachments against you. And I think that we are all seeing more and more and more. I know that as I awaken within myself and as I see people and life, both creatures and just life, plant life in general, as this unbelievable gift that we get to be here in this place. And the more I just look around, I see people that are opening their eyes to the fact that we are being told stories through the channels that these puppeteers use. And I think I'm really encouraged in the context of all this fear, in the context of all this, equal and opposite pushback, as people open up, as people wise up, as people recognize how the mainstream media, the big media machines that are connected to the machines of government that, we are all told to fall in line with. And where we all need to take responsibility in it is that we all, through our attachment and our unconsciousness, we all play our part. We all play a role. We all tap into it. I'm tapping into it to an extent by speaking into this phone. And what I've tried to do to grow through that kind of quandary is to be mindful of the fact that we're all creating and co-creating, and we all have the ability to speak honestly to each other through these tools that I'm using right now in this moment. And the more that we all speak honestly about our journey and what life has taught us, and rather than saying, you over there are wrong, you are wrong on the left, you are wrong on the right, you are wrong in the black and in the white, we say, hey, over there, I want to hear your story. I want to understand what life has been like for you. I would like to understand what life has been like for you. And I would like you to understand what life has been like for me. And I have this medium that I can literally speak into and save my voice and cast it out into the open ether. And you can receive it if you'd like to. And if you resonate with it, if you're inspired by it, then you pass it on. If you resist it and you repel it, because there's something you're resisting and you're repelling within yourself, then you just resist it and you turn it off and you tune it out. So I'm just sharing my voice in this moment, and I was inspired by seeing so many great friends that I've had the privilege of getting to know over the course of my life, and just seeing them all now as just radiant, beautiful people who are traveling through this time and this place with me. I get to be a part of them. I get to be a part of this. I get to be a part of this journey. There's so much we can do at this journey by just being really, really honest within ourselves and really honest without ourselves, and by sharing honestly with each other what we have learned and what we are seeing and how we are growing and how we're navigating this time and place, how we're doing in this journey. So I'd like to know how you're doing in your journey. If you hear this, I would like to know how you are doing in your journey. What has your journey taught you? Where has your journey brought you? What brought you to your knees? How did you grow through your grief? How did you grow through your pain? How did you grow through your betrayal? How did you grow through your abandonment? How did you grow through your sadness, your fear, your anxiety? How are you growing? How are you being? I truly want to hear. And if you'd like to record yourself like this and send it back to me, I'd like to share it through my podcast. I'd like to share your story. If you're willing to just press record and share, how have you grown through it? All right. Good night, friends.